welcome back to my channel. My name is Lissa, and today I have a story time video for you guys. Before I start this video, if you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell to turn on your post notification so you are notified every time I upload. And make sure you hit that like button. Oh, my hands are at yourself. Let's not show. Alright, so today I'm going to do a story time video. And my first seafood mukbang, I started talking about this, but in order to not make the video too long, I end up chopping up the story. And as requested, I'll leave the person who requested the story like here on the screen right here. I'm going to tell you that story. So today I'm going to tell you guys about the time I was a secret girlfriend. Now this happened back in 2015. This is back in the days when I was working at McDonald's, and yeah. So basically at this time, it was in the beginning of the year, I was talking to one girl, and we're gonna call her T. I felt like she was playing games. She said she wasn't, but I felt like it. And if I feel like you trying to play me or play games, I quickly exit. Like, no. So during this time, I was talking to T, and it was kind of working out, kind of not. Like, we was hanging out, we went out and did stuff together. Yeah. And so then around this time, like I want to say around February, that's when I noticed somebody else working at McDonald's with me. I don't think I just, you know, one day you see her, one day you come to work and you see somebody new. So that's what it was. But she wasn't new. She just came from like the evening shift, and I never worked that shift. I was talking to my manager at the time, and well, not really. I was ignoring my manager while he was talking to me, and I was waiting for the food to come down the line to bag it for the customer. After she folded, like, got the burger together or whatever, she looked up at me and smiled, and I was just like, oh, she kind of cute. She a little cute. She a little cute. And what made me like really notice her is because she had dimples. Now she doesn't have like traditional dimples like right here. They were like kind of like right here, but they were so cute. And if you know anything about me, I love dimples. I love it. Oh my god, I need to stop showing my hands because they ashy. So, you know, I started to like talk to her more. Well, that's me, not always me trying to flirt, but whenever there's new people, I talk to them because I know how it feels to be like the new person, everybody looking at you. Well, to me, she was new, but to the other staff, she wasn't new. But to me, she was new. So, like, I try to be nice and friendly to the new people. And yeah, so I was talking to her or whatever and trying to get to know her, and then I realized that her cousin worked there, and I knew her cousin from the evening shift. No, the closing shift. I don't know. Yeah, the closing shift. So, oh, okay, you know, so we're just talking here and there. And then at the same time, I'm still talking to T. Now, I don't know about other people, but I try to be as honest as possible with whoever I'm talking to, because I know in the past, like, I hurt like an ex like really bad, and I don't want to ever to like repeat that, and I, God forbid, do not want anything like that to happen to me. So just learning from my mistakes in the past, I'm always honest. So when I was talking to T, I was talking to my ex as well. And I told both of them, like, hey, I'm talking to this person, I'm talking to that, just so everybody, you know, are not left in the dark, because like I wouldn't want that to happen to me. Like, I don't care if we're not like official yet, but you know, just let me know that you're talking to other people. You know how I feel. I'd rather you tell me than to learn or see it somewhere else. You made it official in March or something like that. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. So once we became together, like, made it exclusive, I no longer talk to T. Like, me and her, even though while me and my ex was getting closer, me and T did talk here and there, but then we didn't really talk as much because she ended up getting fired from McDonald's. I forgot why. I think it was something to do with the customer. So I just made it because I just wanted to make sure my girlfriend at the time felt secure in our relationship. So I just stopped talking to T because she made her uncomfortable. She thought that T still tried to get with me, and I honestly didn't know. I don't know other people's motives. I know just my motive, why I do things. So yeah, I stopped talking to T. So the thing with my ex, she's Filipino, and I'm not saying that all Filipinos are this, but from her, my experience, and just how her family is, they are not with the LGBTQ plus community. They are that's not acceptable, and she comes from a very Christian background. Like, they go to church every Sunday, I believe. But I felt bad because when she started hanging with me, she stopped kind of going to church as much, and I didn't want to be that influence on her. Like, if you want to go to church, that's you. I don't believe, we're not going to talk about that, maybe for another video, but I don't believe like your sexuality should hinder if you go to church or not. If you want that connection with God and you are a part of the LGBTQ plus, you have every right to, you know, obtain and hold that obtain and hold that relationship with God or whoever you believe with. So that's how I feel. So she stopped kind of going to church, and I felt bad and everything. And then I believe her family started to get suspicious. So her family thought that her family knew that she was talking to somebody, because like we would always be okay. So the camera cut off, so if it looks different, that's why. So I forgot what I was saying. So basically, I think I was saying how her family starts to get suspicious and everything. So, and one thing I also learned about her family is that they was racist. They do not believe in, they did not like black people at all. So I just felt like I had the biggest target on my back because A, I was a female, B, I was black, you know. So I was just like, I'm just not gonna be like good in her family. So the thing is with me, when I'm dating somebody, I am very open about it. I don't hide it at all. So I bring them around my family once I feel like I am ready to bring them around my family. So she met like my mom and my brothers. So she met my family, and for me, family is a big thing. And I was kind of bummed that I would never be able to meet her family because they don't approve of, you know, same-sex couples or anything that has to do with the LGBTQ plus community. And from what I remember, she had a sister who had a boyfriend who was black, and they just hated him, and it was so bad that she ended up having to like leave home and end up moving in with him just because of situations that would happen, comments that were said. So I just knew for a fact that I wouldn't be accepted in open arms and stuff like that. So her family, like I said, was becoming suspicious. So they just said that they just thought she had a boyfriend, and she would go along with it. She wouldn't like deny it or like, you know, say no, I don't have a boyfriend. But they just knew she was talking to somebody, so she rather them just think it was a boy than to try to come out. And I'm a very understanding person, and plus I was her first girlfriend, her first like anything having to deal with females and everything. So I knew that this was like a whole new field for her, and we was taking it day by day. We had a lot of like talks and end up getting into arguments, and then like we make it work and then arguing, because this was a very difficult process for her to go through. Because if you live your whole life thinking you're one way, and then one day you end up falling for a female, it just changes your way of thinking and it makes you question yourself. And I understand she was going through all that stuff, but for me, I'm not the type to like hide my significant other, like I said. So like I was struggling with being somebody's secret, and I just didn't like it because I would always feel at that time like I say I understand, but I honestly didn't, because if I understood, then I wouldn't have been so hard on her. Not really hard on her, but I wouldn't try to understand as much as I understand now. Back then I was just being I always thought it was because it was me, and it was me and it wasn't me. Like, it was me because I'm her first girlfriend and I'm a black girl and everything, but also that this is all new for her, and like, she comes from a very strict and one-way minded family, and for her to try to like go and change everything about them and try to change everything how they think, it's going to be hard, especially for somebody you just started seeing everything. I felt like I wasn't being like the best support system for her. Like, I wasn't the type of person to be like, oh, if you don't tell your parents, we're gonna break up. No, I wasn't that. Or if you don't tell your parents, then, you know, I'm gonna tell them for you. Like, I would never do that. And I honestly believe that nobody should ever pressure anybody to coming out. Like, at the end of the day, first of all, I feel like, this is going on, but first of all, I feel like when you're in a relationship, it's nobody's business between you and the other person. And for everybody else to know, feel like it's a privilege for them. Not like a privilege, like, but I feel like it's nobody's business but you and that person. Nobody should, like, ever force or pressure anybody into coming out to their parents unless they're not really, because not every parent reacts the same way. Not every parent's gonna be like mine's, you know, being supportive or not really caring or be like whatever, you know, not whatever, but just like, you do you be you, and whatever. Nobody's gonna have the same supportive family that I have, and I totally understand, because I watch many videos of like people getting kicked down, people like getting hit, and people like just being shamed. Like, so I would never want to like put somebody against the wall, feel like they have to come out to please me and end up ruining them in the future, making them not have a safe place to go to. So that's just how I felt. But back then, like, I kind of got that, but I didn't get it, because I was still questioning her, like, why you haven't told, like, why can't we tell them, why can't I come over, blah blah blah. And because I was stupid and naive and thought I was educated and thought I knew what I was doing, like what I was talking about, or how she could feel, but I did. So yeah, that's basically the story time when I was a secret girlfriend. Me and her didn't last very long. If you want to know about that, then I'll tell you guys in another video. But yeah, that was the time I was a secret girlfriend. And now, me being older, would I ever want to be a secret girlfriend again? No, I don't think anybody wants to be a secret, because, you know, you would feel like you're doing something wrong. That's how I felt, like I was doing something wrong. That's why she kept me a secret, that we were wrong. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I don't know if it was entertaining for you, but that's basically just a story of when I was a secret girlfriend and how I deal with it and anything. And just a little piece of advice for somebody who's in the same who may be in the same position I was in years ago. Just be patient and try to understand that everybody do things in their own pace, and just because you came out as soon as you realize that you like the girls or boys or whatever, not everybody move in the same speed as you, and you need to allow people to have that time to gather all their thoughts, to review everything, and to know if it's worth coming out at that point, you know. So just be supportive and patient, and don't pressure them into doing something that they are truly not ready to do, okay? And that's with anything in life. That's anything. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.